What's good, YouTube? Sandman here. And today I got just kind of a fun little live stream for you guys. Well, it's going to be fun for y'all maybe, but probably not for me. So, what I'm going to do today is I thought let's try and see if we can play 2K without actually spending more money on VC. Because 2K has said over and over again that nobody is forced to buy VC, that you can play their game without buying VC. Let's see if that's actually true, because I really, the more I've actually tested this, of course, and the more I've looked into it, the more it looks like you actually do have to buy VC if you even want to be able to play the game. And I won't play long enough probably to run into some of the issues I've had, so I'll just mention those now. One of the main ones is getting in trouble. I've realized, because I've had a build and I leveled them from 60 all the way up to 72 with no VC. I didn't buy any VC. And literally, like, I'm losing endorsements. I'm getting griped at constantly because I'm not buying new suits or new shoes. Like, I got a contract with Jordan, but I can't afford to go buy Jordans. I mean, I'm a 70 overall. Like, I'm not trying to go spend fucking 6 grand on VC. That's 6 games for me on shoes. Like, what the fuck? And so I get in trouble with the endorse. It's horrible. The game is completely not set up for you to play without buying VC. But I just figured I'd show a little bit of what it's actually like, because I don't think a lot of people even realize just how bad this really is. Now, to do this, I thought, let's make the most average build possible, right? Don't be, insanely good at everything or at anything, but don't be horrible at anything, right? A build that seems like it would be able to at least be able to play, right? Now, usually I would probably go up here, but like I said, we want to go average on everything. And so we want average speed, average acceleration, vertical strength. So I'm going to go with the bottom chart. All right, so to set these up, now I'm going to try to build it decently. Like, I'm not just going to go in here and, like, just chunk this away. What do we need for 12? Okay, we'll stick with 12 there. And I'm doing the, what's it called? The, two-way, or three-level score, because it seems like it's probably the most average build, like, overall. Okay. We ain't gonna get no defensive badges, man. Like, I guess 9, that's not too bad. Exactly 9. If you fill in every, that's weird how it always seems to perk right there. So, 9 defense, 12 playmaking, 14 shooting, and 12 finishing. I'm wondering, how many more can I get on finishing? Up to 14? Can I get any more on shooting? No. No. Looks like that's probably about where it's going to sit. So, okay. So, 14 finishing badges, 14 shooting badges, 12 playmaking badges, and 9 defensive, which is a decent badge setup. It's not good whatsoever. You can make a playmaking defender with over 60 badges. Like, it's just... The way they did the badge system's stupid this year, but that's not the point. So, anyways, so we have a really good driving we have a decent driving layup, a pretty decent shot close, a decent driving dunk. We're not going to get contact dunks. You're not allowed to have contact dunks unless you make the only 2 builds that can have contact dunks are a pure finisher or a two-way finisher. And it's funny because a pure finisher, you won't be able to play defense or dribble, and a lockdown, a two-way finisher, you won't have any layup. Your layup only goes to like 73. And then your defense will be decent, but what I've realized with this game is lockdowns are garbage. Like, lockdown makes no sense because defense this year is all based on your timing. So, like, that's why, like, you'll jump up to block a shot, and they'll just green it in your face, and you're like, what the fuck? It's because your timing's off. It's your fault. It really is. Like, it's fucked up. It's stupid that it's like that. It shouldn't be that difficult to play basic defense, but it is. The way they've done it this year, it is. But, so here we go. It's a decent setup, decent badges, right? Now, I don't know, should we go a little... No, I don't want to go any shorter. I mean, 6'5" is kind of the standard for most guards. Like, most people who are playing, they're going 6'5". So we're going to go 6'5". You know what? I'm just going to leave him at 205. Like, just leave him at average. Like I said, this is just supposed to be like an average player. We'll go 1 down on the arm span just so we can get that 80 ball control. I like rounded numbers. Plus, we get a little bit of plus on our mid-range and three-pointer, and -1 on steal ain't going to matter. Anyways, I can steal the ball with a 38. It don't matter. So there we go. There's a 3-level score. We'll make him... I know the way I did it before, I made him a playmaker there. And that way when he got takeover, his playmaking would go through the roof, mixed with Hall of Fame finishing and Hall of Fame shooting. But, yeah, screw it. We'll just stick the same way. All right, so we should have a 3-level score. There you go, 3-level score. All right. I don't need to test it. I know what the build is. I know what it feels like. Like I said, this is the exact build I leveled to 70 without any VC. I know exactly what this is going to be like. And I just want to share it with you guys. Because this is crazy that a game would be this difficult and this hard to play like this, just like flat out. And we are going to go through the prelude because I know a lot of people are going to say, well, why don't you just go straight to the NBA? That way you can start playing games and earning, 1,000 VC per game. If you don't do the prelude, you only get 750 per game and you're automatically on a 4-year contract. So like these guys that are not doing the prelude, they're losing out on a lot of money because you're losing out on 250 VC at least per game for 80 games. Somebody do the math, like that's a lot of VC you're willing to just give up. So we're gonna do the prelude. Kind of have to. I hate the prelude. Don't get me wrong, I fucking hate it. Or the beginning. I don't even know. It's not called the prelude, the builder or whatever they fucking called it this year. But my main point in this video, and you'll see it as we get through it when we get in the actual gameplay, of course, which takes 30 minutes. It is incredibly, not just difficult to play with no VC, but it's impossible. Because the way that the computer treats you, it literally plays you based on your archetype. So if you don't have the ability to do anything, literally whoever you're guarding will just blow past you every single time. And you can try and stay with them and try and get blocks, but you only have like a 40-something block. So they're literally just going to shoot right through you every single time. So, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to try. I'm not going to just, totally blow it off. We're going to try. This video is going to be like, can you actually, if you really try, can you play 2K20 without buying any VC? We're going to find out. I really don't care about all of this stuff. Come on.
The man they call Shea, who could have went out after his freshman year. That's right. He has a chance to cement his legacy. He is the story.
And this is kind of gonna be a bitch video because I'm gonna whine and cry a little bit when things go wrong that I know like shouldn't be going wrong. But we're gonna give it a shot. The fucking goddamn I forgot about the settings, but the movement this year is horrible. God, that is horrible. Like, just on an off note, man, what the hell, 2K? Like, how could you get the movement so bad? Especially after last year when it was, like, decent. It's kind of crazy. Okay, it looks like all these settings have been held. Okay, so I need to turn down my defensive assist because I have that turned way up because I was playing on a point guard on a little sharp. 35 should work. That's fine.
Yes, indeed. Well,
because if you turn that shit too high, it'll literally make your man stand way out here, and like your guy will just come up and shoot on you. See, I told you, like, you don't need steal to get steals. Like that shit's ridiculous. And it makes sense. I don't know anybody who's like a steal expert or nothing. Like, I can't think of a player who's like, they're a steal expert. There's a lot of like little short players who are good at getting steals because they're tiny, and they're like right there by the ball, but I don't think getting steals is really so much a skill as much as just watching for the right opportunity. There's a reason that, like, people don't get steals constantly in the NBA. It's because it's not really something that, if you're a decent ball handler, you shouldn't be getting stolen from every fucking play. And I have a 6'8 slasher who's an 85 overall who proves that with a 70 ball control, who gets ripped every time he touches the ball. Something's wrong with the game. Like, it automatically rips me. And I don't run plays or anything like that. I'm an average player. I just want to play the game and kind of, I try to be smart about how I play or whatever, and I don't try and ball hog all the time or nothing like that. But I'm not a fucking professional basketball player. And I shouldn't have to be to play a video game. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck was that? God damn, son. I guess I can't dunk yet.
The conference final be held at their home court. It rotates within the conference every year, and just happened to be Bay City's turn this go round.
Like, this game's kind of a fool you, because this game is on rookie against like 50 overalls, guys that are like actually your level, and it's to fool you into thinking that you have a good build. No matter what. Come on, dude, pass the fucking ball, bro. Jesus Christ. That's the other problem too, man. You call for the ball 30 times before they fucking give it to you. It screws up timing constantly. Nope, nope. See, I'm trying to duck under that. Why did you switch, man? There was no fucking reason to switch. And there he doesn't. Like, this shit just don't even make sense. Yeah, see, that's what they're gonna do. I told you, because I have no defense. So, like, because I don't have clamps and all that shit, and I don't have a 90 perimeter defense, they can just walk right by me, just like I can them. It's not like, oh, they're just doing it to me. I can do it to them too. It's fucked up. The game is broke. But, you know, it's fine. Whatever. Like, I released that early as hell. That was an auto green. I didn't do that. That one either. I didn't release either of those anywhere close to where it should have been. This game right here, I think, is just all scripted. Like, completely. It lets you do a little bit, but overall, it's a pretty scripted game. Stuck. I hate that when you get stuck on people's hips. And they're like running away from you and you're stuck on their hip.
School is passionate about the game of basketball and make sure they don't stay down for long.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw tonight. And that one misses. Bay City leading by 6.
That was horrible.
Second chance shot.
I forgot that I don't have quick draw or anything. Fucking the fact that you have to have a badge just to be able to shoot. That's fucking crazy. Actually, you have to waste 2 bad upgrades because bronze quick draw is worthless. So, like, you have to have silver at least if you're going to be a shooter.
He was surprised to find himself that wide open. Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Nobody's moving. Like, look at my team. Like, everybody just stands there until I just stand there. It's fucking ridiculous, man. No, I don't want the ball. I want to see you guys actually do something.
Dishes to Roberts. 5 on the clock. Bay City needs to get a shot up. Through, no good.
And his pure defensive.
I'm so slow. I'm holding turbo right now. Like on a guard. On a fucking 6'5" guard. I was holding turbo.
This is why we play the game. You have to love
And then that little bitty guard that's actually guarding me, he's the guy. Come on, dude. Pass the fucking ball. God damn it.
on and off the court leader.
Shit is ridiculous, man, that they won't pass you the ball. Like, you have no skill. You have to do everything off timing.
Erickson passes to Che. The shot's good on the assist.
My God.
And that's now 11 points for Che.
I love the play calling. Dial something up.
Like, with no actual attributes, everything you do at this level, you have to do with timing. And so the fact that they won't even pass you the fucking ball when you call for it, it just, it's so horrible.
Pass to Erickson for the 3. And again, it's Bay City from deep.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And we'll see the major difference between this game and then as soon as you start playing regular games. Like it's crazy, the difference.
To the paint.
And it's because this game's scripted and on rookie, and there is no rookie in the game. They, of course, took that out because they want you to buy VC. And if we could play every game on rookie like this, nobody would ever buy VC. We just level up our players like you're supposed to. Like normal, like a game like this should work.
And it's denied. Oh, and a fast break here for Bay City. Bishop's shot is off. Stolen by Erickson. Well, you knew that Coach Ames would have his team prepared for this game. Not much slips by him, guys.
And that's a big reason why some NBA teams have contacted Coach Ames in the past.
I got like a 40 steal. That shit is ridiculous. And I got takeover. I'm telling you, like, this game is going to be like an all-star game, and this game is set up this way just to fool you into thinking you have a good build. Remember, we made the most average build possible. So literally, his final stats will be decent. He'll be able to do just about everything, but his beginning stats are going to be lower than, like, if you made a pure slasher. Okay, you're going to have shitty stats to start with, but at least you'll have, like, a 60 driving layup and stuff like that. This guy is, like, 80s at everything. And so everything's going to be, like, a 30 or, like, a 40 starting. So, like, anything he does is just, like, how the hell do you even do that? I'm locked in the pick. Oh my god, it actually spun my man back around towards him. I was locked into him so much. The fucking vacuum, man. The vacuum on screens and stuff like that and picks is just horrible. And the thing is, I don't think it affects the NPCs because I've well, you better hit that because I gave it up. Because I don't notice the NPCs getting locked into screens and stuff the way we do.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead,
my lateral is so freaking slow. Like, I'm having to, like, bunny tap the L2 button. Because otherwise they'll just blow right past me. If you guys don't know about that, there's videos out there. There's a trick you can actually do to... Oh, thanks for the pick, man. I thought you were going to set. And I don't know why he passed it over there. I was aimed at that guy. What? I'm getting double teamed now. Apparently I'm that good. I'm that good. I'm out of energy. Nah, don't give it to me. I'm out of energy, man. And this guy, watch, my guy's gonna, here's the other problem, and people, this is for ISO, your little ISO gods, who are like so complaining about their energy and shit. I'm gonna show you guys something. So the only way you're supposed to be able to drain energy from the guy you're guarding if you're on him is if you have, brick wall, I think it is. None of these guards have brick wall. Look at him standing on me, and look at my energy. He just holds it down. And, like, if you go up against, like, Kyrie or somebody like that, they'll literally, like, drain your energy just sitting on you. And I've checked their badges. They don't have brick wall. I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know how it's happening. It happens to every guard I use. Every one of my guards. If especially it's horrible on my sharp. Because my sharp's like this little 6'1" guy, and so what they'll do is they'll literally just come sit on you at the three-point line. And they're just sitting on me outside right now. I don't know why. I'm not a sharp.
And Che with great vision there. Every possession matters tonight. So run your offense.
How do I not get a steal there? I saw him go to pass the ball. I clicked X, and my guy just didn't do anything.
The rebound goes to Bay City. And the Flames looking to add another banner to the many that they already...
Come on, dude, pass the fucking ball. God damn it. They just won't pass the ball. They just won't pass the fucking ball. It's driving me crazy right now. I forgot how fucked up this is. Like, when you try to do it without VC, because they just will not give you the ball. I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. Okay, there we go. Like, what the hell, man? I was literally just stuck on that guy's ass.
The Hawks take it the other way. Pass to Marceda. And James Marceda throws it down.
Great defense, guys. Great defense. Stay on your man. Freaking awesome. Yep, there's the double team. Don't let me do nothing. And then I'm out of energy, so it's like I have to come back here and stand here.
Outside Sheldon.
And this idiot didn't cover me.
Kicks to Evans.
What was that, dude? What the fuck was that?
The shot, but it's no good.
We still had 10 seconds on the clock, and he's gonna take a shot like that. All right.
Slams it in. Well, Steve, the fans have really bought into the Flames this season.
And rightfully so. This is a very talented team that has been building chemistry
No.
for the last 4 seasons. This run is a culmination of a lot of hard work from these kids.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
I don't even want to talk about the fouling. If you drive, like the last game I played with a slasher. And I played a full game, and by the end of the game, there were over 50 fouls total between both teams. That's insane. That is fucking insane. It was literally every time somebody tried to drive, there was a foul. Oh, come on, man. This is just one more little thing. Like, why make us watch the last few seconds of every time we get subbed out? It's fucking ridiculous.
And so it's Bay City.
Come on.
Holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball
Dude,
inside.
come on. Like, it's only going to let me play like 30 seconds of this next quarter.
Right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to Bay Pavilion, home of the Coastal Conference Tournament Final. Flames with the
Man,
big
like,
lead after the first
damn,
half.
it takes so long to take a shot. That's just insane. Like, whose idea was that? That's what I want to know. Like, whose idea was quick draw? Was like, let's slow down every jump shot in the game to the point where it's almost unusable. And then force them to get this badge. And until they get this badge, they're just not even going to be able to shoot because they'll just get closed out on every time unless they're wide open.
Their home court. And remember, 2K fans, to tune in 1 hour after the conclusion of this game to our selection show. We'll break down who's in and who's
The only reason he's green in these is because this game is scripted. Because it's on rookie and it's scripted. That is the only reason.
Both of these teams seem safe, but some other colleges are going to feel
What are you doing, dude?
Germanenko misses.
What?
solid rebound there.
Number 10, you're a fucking idiot. I don't know who you are, but you are an idiot.
Can't afford
Shoot.
to get lazy.
And Roberts kicks to Che. Pass to Grew. Back to Che for 3.
That was horrible.
Gets it to go.
Nah, it's not scripted at all. This is what rookie is. This is what the game's supposed to be like. You're supposed to be allowed to have fun in video games.
Pass to Edwards.
Yeah, he's gonna score. He's looking for it. No, look at that.
It's good. It's
Well,
just that time for Teddy
I guess I halfway called it.
Edwards got
He just
3
fucking
assists.
point guard just ran right through goddamn center.
Come on the interior.
What is he doing? I literally just rotated the stick to the right.
Ball, guys.
I did that right there.
Che
And he spun the wrong way.
the game.
That's fucking horrible,
Two free
man.
throws coming up. Officials on the call with
Like, this new dribbling system is so stupid. It's so stupid. It really is. Like, the idea that you can dribble with the left stick is totally false. All it is quick step backs, quick drawbacks and shit. It's not actually, you can't actually, like, break ankles with the left stick. It's not gonna happen.
And you look at all the underclassmen on this
Oh, shit. Hold on, guys. I don't have my comments up.
in the coming years.
Hey, what's up, man? I mean, my first build without VC is per hell trying to grind them. What's up? How's it going? Same shit, different day, man. Oh, shit. Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
And talking about the
Um,
talent of the Hawks, this could be the first of many
Yeah, I've already
against the Flames.
I've already done this exact build and leveled him up to 70. It took about 25 games at 12-minute quarters. It was fucking horrible. See, like, shit like that's never gonna go in the regular game. It's just not gonna happen, like, at all. But it's just this first game is scripted as fuck. Like I said, it's on rookie, so there's that. That's why all those crazy shots are going in and everything. Like, I just don't understand why they don't let us have a rookie mode. Like, cut the XP in half or something. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'll grind the game 10 times more if I have fun playing it instead of just struggling the entire freaking time.
This run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get
It really doesn't, even as from a marketing viewpoint, it really doesn't make sense. Because they could just, like I said, they could just cut the XP in half. Nobody could use rookie to, like, grind their player to, like, get ahead. And then those of us that just want to have fun in a fucking basketball video game could have fun.
Continue to execute
But 2K is so focused on making sure, like, you have to buy VC. That was so slow. Like, I hit that button and he just sat there for a minute, waited for the dude to jump, and then jumped up.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some
Dude, I'm holding forward with the left stick and trying to pass it to the center, and it just automatically is going. Okay, there I'm holding back. See, he even took off running because I didn't let off. He's not even passing it the direction I'm pressing. This is crazy.
For Bay City, they've gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Before you could even play enough games to upgrade them. Yeah, I totally agree. That's about what it is. I mean, there's so many little tricks that 2K has done to try to force you to buy VC. But the thing is, you shouldn't have to. I paid $60 for this game. I shouldn't have to give them any more money. That should be it. That should be the whole freaking thing. And the fact that I have to give them another $60 just to even be able to play the game. It's not about like, oh, well, yeah, you can play $60 or $50 or whatever and you can upgrade your player. No, you have to do that to even play. And I'm the only reason I'm even showing this game, because we all know this game's on rookie and all that, like I was explaining. The only reason I'm even showing, okay, I hit pass and he just didn't. Literally took him like 3 seconds past where I hit the ball, where I hit the button, and he just didn't do it. Everything's so scripted, it's so delayed. I freaking hate it. I really hate it. I really hate 2K this year. I really do. If I hadn't already invested time in it and deleted 2K19, I probably, if I hadn't bought it, I wouldn't buy it. That's the real truth of it. If I hadn't already bought this game, there's no way I would fucking buy it. This would be a skip.
The 21-year-old junior from Estonia grew being closely evaluated by NBA scouts, many of whom are here tonight.
And it's blocked.
I'm gonna have to start using fucking pro level shit, man, because otherwise he just passes it to whoever he wants. Exactly, man. This game shouldn't be $60. This should be a free-to-play game. That's what it should be. It should be free to play, and then it's fine. If you want to make it difficult as fuck, that's fine. You want to make it where people pretty much have to buy VC if they want to be good, that's fine. But you got to make the game itself free, because we don't want to sit there and pay a ton of money and then have to pay even more money. I mean, it's crazy.
Here's the three. And again, it's Bay City from deep.
I really want rookie. I want rookie difficulty, because that's what this is. Why are you fouling, dude? We're up by 25 points.
It's been a long time.
Oh, yeah, because it's scripted for them to foul, so we can do this little cutscene. I forgot. It's so jacked up, man. This game's trash. That's what they should have done, make a patch for 2K19. That would have been better. I mean, the archetype system last year sucked balls, but it was better than this. Like, this is even more limiting than we were last year. At least last year, like, if you spec'd into something, you were good at it. So, like, if you made a pure sharp with 99 overall three-point shot, especially after you got your badges, which you could work on individually, which was better, when you got your badges, like, you never miss. Like, it was fucking amazing to play with a sharp last year if you put a little work in them. This year, like, I have a pure sharp with, like, I think he's got 8 shooting badges. He's got, like, a couple silvers, a couple golds. And freaking, I still can't hit hardly anything unless I'm wide open. I mean, I have to be wide open. Shooting off the dribble, forget it. That's why I gave up on my sharp. It was like, what's the fucking point? Even like your badge points that you earned from this game, like 3,000, 2,500 on finishing, I guarantee you I'll never see that again. I don't care if I put up 50 points. I have a slasher who puts up about 50 points per game. He gets a couple hundred, maybe 1,000. Like, they just limit the hell out of that shit the minute you come into the actual game. And it's just, 2K wants to slow you way down. Oh, these stupid cutscenes. Come on. even like the storyline thing that they did here is fucking stupid. Like, you're this whiny little bitch who like gets mad because one of your buddies gets hurt. And so in defiance of him getting hurt, you just refuse to play in the championship game. Like, I'm sorry, but that situation, exactly what they show us here. I played basketball, both high school and college. And only 2 years of college, but I'm telling you right now, if I pulled any kind of crazy shit like that, I would never touch a basketball again in any type of actual, like, school sense. Like, you're off the team. You refuse to play because somebody got hurt in a way you didn't like? Like, you sure as fuck ain't going to the NBA. So even the story itself, it's fucking stupid. It makes no sense. They spent so much money on the story mode, the majority of people skip. Yeah. Exactly, right? But, I mean, the story mode is what they could advertise, so they could get those base sales. See, they get the base sales advertising all this bullshit, all this crazy, oh, the story mode's so expansive. Yeah, it doesn't just pretty much end when you end the prelude. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Every now and then you'll get a cutscene, and it's the same thing. It's after every game you'll get a cutscene with the stupid-ass PR lady who's like, I tell you how it is, and all this shit. She does the same cutscene like 5 times in a row. It's fucking ridiculous. But the prelude itself, the storyline itself, ends the minute you're done with this shit. So, like, they lied about that. And, you know, I mean, we don't even need to go into everything they lied about. They lied their ass off to get people to buy the game. Because they knew people were still pissed off after 2K19. And so they lied their ass off. They got everybody to buy the game. And then when you start playing the game, you realize, okay, and then they're doing the forced VC again, too. Like, I don't know, man. Somebody needs to take these people out and shoot them in the fucking head. That's how I feel about it. Honest to God, that's how I feel about it. Like, I don't always condone violence, but I do here. Like, absolutely, I condone violence. So, you see, I made 700 VC off that game because I had 200 already. So, or 200, I had 20 VC already. I made sure I didn't have any VC, really, to start this. So, let's see, I don't even know, man. Like, I guess, fuck it, right? They're 100 apiece when you start out. Because they used the exact same leveling system that they did last year. Or pricing system, I should say. Oh, wait, I can't. Okay. So I'll get rid of free throw. And there we go. There's 700. Hey, I'm a 61 now. Look at that. They need to be taken out execution style. Yeah. Dude, like I said, I don't condone violence, but against these people, I kind of do. Like, 2K is so shady about how they've done this shit. They need an ass whooping. Like, if you met that type of person, like, in person, you would give them an ass whooping. Like, there's no question. Gotta reset all this shit every fucking time. Okay. What about my controls? I'll know if it's flashy. Yeah, okay, it's flashy. We're good. Okay, so we've leveled up all we could. I did get to a 61, so hey, there's that. But the minute you like go to keep leveling up, like it's not even like last year. I guess it's not really like last year, because last year your first point was like 100, your second point was like 200. This year it seems to go up slower until you hit around 70, until like your stats actually start to matter, and then look how much they are per stat. Like, your numbers just start jumping through the roof, 1,000 apiece, when you get up here. And they did that so you could come in here. You could actually spend $20. I've done this. You can spend $20 on VC and make an 80 overall. You really can, because you can make all of his stats like 60 overall. And for some reason, that makes him an 80 overall. I don't know why, but it does. I don't think 2K people know how to do math, but that's all right. Like, whatever. But you'll like I said, you could spend 20 and you'll be 60 overall at everything, which doesn't let you do anything. It's useless. It's like wasting 20 bucks. Okay, I guess we'll just go to the next. I don't even care about all this stuff. Oh, fuck. The next thing is where, okay, so this next one, this is actually funny, because the next part of this, where they actually make you play against the All-Star or whatever, it shows you, like, right away, like, yeah, you need to spend some VC. Because if you don't, this is what's going to happen to you. Because I guarantee I'll try my ass off, but I ain't gonna be able to do shit against whoever it is they're gonna put me against. I don't even know who it's gonna be. I didn't even think about it. I don't care about all this. Come on. It is Kemba Walker, I think. He's just gonna drive past me every time or just shoot it in my face. Oh, come on, run, run. I got no chance to get by him. Like, I literally cannot get by him. I shouldn't have went for the steal. Yeah. Like I said, this is the first, like, that first game you play is on rookie. And so, like, if everything feels like you're actually able to do something. And then the minute you come in here, you're playing an actual, like, leveled up player on pro. And, yeah. Yeah. The thing, and I know people are going to say, why aren't you covering him? Because watch, if I get up on him, he'll blow. Usually, he'll just blow right by me. Even Kevin Durant does that shit. There's those blow-bys, because there is no defense in this game this year. There's really not. I can't, well, now I'm stuck. Yeah, whatever. No, I can't run. Once you hit 70-something, the stats are about 1,000 VC and upgrade. Yeah, they did that on purpose to make you think that everything was cheaper when actually it's even more expensive. I can't believe he missed that. Without badges, man, you can't get them. You can't get like any space whatsoever to shoot, which makes one-on-one fucking ridiculous. Just gotta try and run by him and hope he doesn't like take the ball from me. Ugh, come on. There's no fouls here, right? Yeah. That's how they do it. That's your first introduction to, like, yeah, you didn't buy VC? Fuck you. That's what 2K says. And this is like their first little, like, let you know. Like, after you play this, most people, even if they don't buy VC in that first game, are probably like, I don't know, after that first game, you probably think you don't need to, right? Like, oh, maybe they fixed it. Maybe I can actually play the game without VC this year. And then you play this very first, like, next thing, and you're like, oh, what the fuck? And I guarantee so many people played this one thing, this one-on-one, and then went and bought VC. Because they realized right away, holy shit, is that really what it's going to be like? And the answer is yes. That's exactly what it's going to be like. Horrible. Come on. I have to do somewhat okay, because otherwise I won't get the $1,000 VC contract. Come on, I don't care about any of this shit.
Decent, but
Oh my god. And I love how, like, no matter how good you do, you get the exact same cutscenes. Like, even after you do the combine, you can take first in everything in the combine, and you'll get the exact same cutscene as if that says, well, it's not real great on the numbers, but coaches don't really look at that. Like, all this bullshit. The game's just completely fucked up. I don't think I got any VC for doing that either. That's the other thing too, like 90% of this you don't get any VC for doing, but you have to do it, otherwise you get a little $750 contract. Dear God, come on. You know what we're gonna do, actually? Because there's no way I'm actually gonna play this guy. So we're gonna quit out. We showed that first game on Rookie what it actually looks like. Now we're gonna go in, we're just gonna skip the Prelude, because the rest of this is just playing fucking base games against like 50 overalls and stuff. And we're gonna show what happens if you take a 60 overall directly into the NBA. Because I just realized this Prelude's like 3 hours long of just stupid ass games, so we'll just delete this guy and we'll just do that over again. That way it'll be faster. And we'll make the exact same build. Wait. Something's not right. What did I do? I did something different last time. I don't know what. Maybe I gave him 16. Okay, I did something wrong. Because he doesn't have any badges. Alright, let's try. Maybe it was 14 I took it to. Fouled out the first game and then quit and deleted player. When you make a new one, it lets you skip it. Yeah. I know a lot of people did that. The thing is, like I said, if you're looking for contract money, like, you've got to play the Prelude. I don't think that's the exact same build, but that's close. That's close enough. And he's got all the same stats, so I must have just put a couple in different places than I did last time. But 14 finishing, 14 shooting, 12 playmaking, 10 defense. That'll work. It's fine. And then we went 6'5". Oh, I know. Wait a minute. Why is he starting out at 6'3"? I did make a shooting guard, right? Nope, that's what's wrong. All right. I couldn't figure out what was wrong. All right. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I would have just done this in the first place, but I wanted to show that first game. I wanted to show, like, just how fucked up this actually is. Because it really does just kind of give you that first game and then make you think you got a good build. You spend VC on it, and then you find out that, no, actually, it's going to screw you over. I've gotten real good at making this three-way, though. I love how guys, like, I see a lot of people when they're making the builds, a lot of these build videos with putting 0 interior defense, but yet they're a 6'5" player. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then they put everything into rebounds just so they can get those badges. It's like, what are you doing, man? Alright, that'll work. And then we'll just go 2 here. It doesn't matter. I don't think I can get that 14, do it? No, that was just base level for 12. Okay. So that's fine. It doesn't matter. Alright, 6'5". Oh yeah, we stuck at base weight. We went 1 down on the arms, so we'd have 80 ball control. And then we went playmaker. Alright, 3-level scorer. Same build. Ah, god damn it. I hit the wrong fucking thing. Come on. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I screwed up. I hit the button. I was waiting on it to load and I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Come on. Just exit out. Are you seriously going to make me go through this whole thing again? Come on, 2K. What the fuck? This is ridiculous, man. Just let me out. Just let me out. I hope I didn't break it. I just got black screened. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, you can't even exit until you start the game. Come on, man. Come on. Thank God I know exactly how to make that build. I can just make it real quick. Because this is horrible.
Can Bay City finally get over the hump?
Kevin, if it's going to happen, it has to happen behind their senior, the man they call Shea, who could have went out after his freshman year. That's right. He has a chance to...
Like, what the fuck is your story? Fucking Dawson doing a basketball game. Right? Come on. Do the tip off so I can quit this. Alright. Oh my god. Quit is not available until the next stoppage of play. What the fuck? Are you serious right now? I can't quit out. I literally cannot quit out. In the middle of the game. I can't quit.
And this is the
Are you fucking serious right now? What the hell, man?
To push the Flames to the edge.
Dude, this is... You gotta be kidding me. There we go. Like, this shit's ridiculous, man. Jesus Christ. Just trying to quit out of a game is a pain in the ass. Like, you can't even quit 2K without problems. That's the way it is. They patched quitting. Exactly right. What the hell, man? Oh no, what's hilarious is the new 2K drama is Mike Wang putting out tweets now saying that the shooting buffs and nerfs that people have been talking about, jump shots getting patched specifically, is all in our head, that's not a real thing. Yet you have 2K Labs who use modded controllers and computers and all that shit. Is that the one that should be the one I just made. So we'll just go edit build. Let me do this the right way this time. Sorry, guys. Myra player build career. I'm going to take it slow. But, so Mike Wang put out this tweet saying that that's all in our head. Yet the 2K Lab guys have been doing actual tests, and the first one they tested was jump shot 38. Right? What the hell? Oh, god damn. Okay, I got to start it from the regular menu. This is really a pain in the ass. Oh, I see why. It's because I still have this piece of shit here. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Gonna make me forget what I was talking about. Mike Wang is tripping balls. I heard that same shit. Yeah, dude, it's all over. Like, there's lots of YouTubers that are talking about it because, and it's, you know, Mike Wang is lying because jump shot 38 specifically, they don't test it. 2K Labs doesn't test it based on certain. Would you like to skip? Yes. Okay. Doesn't test those based on certain, like, changes in the game and the mechanics. They're not shooting against other players or things that would change the shot. They're taking the exact same jump shot, standing still, whatever, every freaking time. And so the idea that other changes in the game might have changed that jump shot, which is what Mike Wang's excuse was, is total bullshit. It makes no fucking sense. And 2K Labs has already said flat out that jump shot 38 has been patched, that it's different than it was. What team should I go with? I need to go with a really good team. Like, I want to try and give myself at least a little bit of an advantage. You'd think the Lakers with LeBron, but the rest of that team is kind of garbage. And I know they got, what, Durant or whatever? Not Durant. Who the fuck was it? I can't even remember what the guy's name is. The big guy. They got a center. But you're not going to play with him for, like, the first, like, 10 games of your career. So, I don't know. What team, man? You guys pick the team, because I don't freaking know. What's the best team to possibly go on for a shooting guard? That'll, like, give me the because I don't want to totally, like, pick a shitty team and then be like, I don't know why I can't do anything. Like, I want the best advantage possible. Changed after the patch. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, and Mike Wang flat out lied about it. But, I mean, that's kind of what 2K does now. I mean, Ronnie lied his ass off. Mike Wang's lying his ass off. Their advertisements before the game ever came out lied their ass off. I mean, it's just, the whole thing's crazy. You think Brooklyn? With Kyrie? Brooklyn Nets with Kyrie and Durant. That actually might not be a bad idea. We'll go with that. We'll go with Brooklyn. That's fine. All right. So there we go. Let's go check our settings real quick. Yeah, see, it resets all this crap every single freaking time. Let's see, is it flashy? Flashy, okay, we're good there. And we're going to leave it on 5 minutes, so because we want to try and make as much money as possible. Gotta go the beast. I don't get this whole Che. Who the fuck is Che? Where did they come up with that stupid ass name? Alright. Go Magneta. No replays. The rest of this should be fine. Alright. Now, like I said, we're going to try, so we got to at least have some decent animations and not the shit that they give you to start with. It's not going to matter because my stats are so low that most of these animations aren't going to work anyways, but we're going to use Kyrie's jump shot. I don't think people know about that, but Kyrie's jump shot is really good in this game. It's not fast or anything like that. It's not special, but I green constantly with it, with my sharp. So it's pretty good. Spin jumper, normal 5. Hop jumper, normal 10. Post fade 9. Like, I'm using all the moves that I always use. These are like some of the best ones I know of. He's already on 2. Hop shot 10. And shimmies don't matter. I don't use those. Alright, dribbles. These are going to be fun because I have no dribbling ability. I want speed, but I can't have... Speed isn't even on there. Oh, quick. Okay, there it is. There we go. Moving crossover 2. Behind the back 3. Spins. These are so fucked up. Like, I don't even hardly use spins anymore because they're so slow now. It's just kind of crazy. Ah, I need Kobe. That's the best size up package in the game. No question. Like, none of these other ones even come close to it. But we can't have it. So we'll just go normal 2. And triple threat don't matter. Plus, for some reason, they don't charge you for any of this shit, but if you try to do even just a normal, base normal triple threat change, 250 VC. You ain't allowed to do that. Like, what the fuck, man? Don't even make sense. Alright, we're gonna go swing. The dunks, I don't think we're gonna get any dunks. No, because I think you have to be at least a 65 overall to get dunks, yeah. So you can't even get dunk packages. We know we can't have this, so I think that's it. We're balling on a budget today. Alright. I do gotta give, and I hate to do it, y'all know me, I hate to do it, but I gotta give 2K some props because at least like the clothing and everything, they made it, and tattoos and stuff, they made it to where you can just, you know, it automatically transfers onto your new player or whatever. Which is good and bad. Like, if you're trying to make, like, I tried to make a Jordan build, which ended up in another video that I think you were there for, but the, I couldn't take off the tattoos. Like, so, like, any build I make now is gonna have tattoos. So, like, if you're trying to, like, make builds that are, like, a certain guy, like you're trying to imitate a certain player, you're gonna have to do it with tattoos. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. They should just give you the option. Do you want all your tattoos on the new player or no? Like, it'd be so simple. And then when people pick no, and then later on they want tattoos, well, there you go. Now you get more VC. Alright, let's make him look decent, and then we'll start our first game. Let's give him the crazy headband. I want tall scrunch. No, medium scrunch. Tall mid scrunch. There we go. And we'll just go with the Jordans. Okay, so our players should be ready to go now. I don't think I'm missing anything that I'm supposed to do. I'm not even going to worry about the boost. I know a lot of people say go to the gym and get the boost or whatever, but I have no vertical, and when I try to go do the box thing, the little jump thing where you have to jump up on the barrel, I'm not going to be able to. Like, I fail that every time, and so I can't get the Gatorade boost. So it's a waste of time for me anyways. I know it gives you like +4 on like your base stats or whatever, your like attributes. Not like these, but the bottom ones, the physicals or whatever. But I don't know. We're just going to go. Because the whole point of this is not to actually level this guy up. I've already got one I did that on. I just want to show you guys. You guys saw the rookie game, and sadly it took us 30 minutes to get to this next one. But, holy shit, I just hit that. All I did was hit it, and I got it right. That was awesome. Oh my god, I don't care. They don't even give you the option this year to not watch the 2K TV. You have to watch it this year. So I'm just waiting till, you know, probably a couple months in, they're going to start doing their commercials for TV and shit on 2K. Which is crazy that you play a basketball game and you get commercials for movies or TV programs. Like the one they did last year, they did a commercial for Snow. Like, have you guys seen that show? Like, that is not kid-friendly. It's a freaking, the entire show's about drugs. Like, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. +5 on your physical attributes. You're better off repping up your player to where you can spin the elite wheel and try to get unlimited boosts. See, don't you have to be like a 95 overall or whatever to get the elite wheel, though? Like, I don't even know what you got to do to get the elite wheel. I just know every time I run past it, even on, like, my higher level players, like, it always just says it's only for elites. Yeah, it's about the crack epidemic. And they had commercials all over the place about it last year. And it forced you to watch them. Like, it was crazy. I guarantee they're going to do that same shit this year. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Come on. Chris Levert. All right. Here we go. Like, this is going to be so bad. I already know it. So this is what it's like. We already saw if you start in a prelude where it tries to fool you. This is what it's like if you don't start in a prelude and you just go straight to the NBA. Let's see how bad they destroy me. I'm so slow. God. I like their basic run is my turbo. That's crazy.
All year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
What the hell? Did it literally sub me in with like 5 seconds left? Alright. That was... Load screens are a lot of fun. And then it's making me watch all this shit. Like, come on.
This team has assembled some hard-nosed, unselfish players. No better group for Irving to surround himself with.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if they
pass the ball.
And guys, the Nets enjoying
full bar. No. Because they patched that shit. No, they didn't. No, they fucking didn't. I'm sorry, but a wide open full bar should hit the same as a green. It really should. Oh, look at that. This game's so broke.
Ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, down low.
I didn't even try for a steal there. That was just random as hell.
And it's Wayman in at the 3 spot.
Damn, how are we up 27-9? That's crazy. I'd keep an eye on that though. I bet I get subbed out and like suddenly we'll be losing.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
Oh, you shouldn't have caught out. Oh my god. All right.
And it's Wiggins missing.
I mean, we can live with that. That could happen to anybody, right? That's normal. Dude, like, really? Oh my god, that's so slow. Spins are horrible this year. What are you doing, man? It's like running with me. WNBA features. Nah, I don't give a shit about girls playing basketball. Maybe I would if I was a fucking girl, but why would I go watch people who 99% of them can't dunk or do real highlight plays? They have to play like the most boring version of basketball possible. That's what female basketball is. It's boring as fuck.
Just tremendous body control by Spencer Dinwiddie, able to adjust to the defense.
So no, I hadn't even I hadn't even looked. I wouldn't even know how to get to it. Like, I hadn't even touched it. I have no interest in the WNBA. I mean, I probably would have played with it if they had let us create a female character. You know, I probably would have had a little fun with it. But you can't even create, like, a character for that league. So it's like, oh, look at you. Another full white bar. You notice there's no arrow at the top of that. These are full white bars. That no chance. No chance. What are you doing, man? What's up with the switch, dude? Okay, that wasn't who I passed to, but all right.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream.
I'm like sprinting right now. Look at this. Like he can't hardly fucking move. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's going to do some crazy post fade that for sure is going to miss because they nerfed post fades. So now you can't make them at all unless you have like gold deep fades. I hate the fact that every time park players cry about something, my career players like get screwed over. Because I have builds that are like specifically set up. I have one build that's specifically set up to do nothing but block shots, snag rebounds, and shoot a fucking 90 overall post fade. And he cannot make a post fade at all. He's got a 90 overall post fade. Can't make a post fade at all. And he's leveled up too. So it's like he was fine before the patch. Once they patch post fades, now it's just it's a broken build. They ruined my build. And actually, the Pancake himself, Jack Build, he was even talking about that shit. About how they've already ruined like multiple builds that people have made. People are already talking about it. And it's like, what the hell, man? It kind of makes you want to just like wait until 2K21 comes out and then start playing 2K20. Because then you at least know the game you get, no matter how fucked up it is going to stay that game. How is it 42-13? What? Is Brooklyn really that good this year? My God. That's crazy. Like, I'm going to get my video thrown back in my face because we're dominating. I'm +7. I don't know how, but I'm +7.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far...
Come on. I'm also not getting any minutes. Stamina is horrible though, man. I'm afraid to hit turbo to like try to get away from my man because dude, really? Like it even told me to go to the point. It was my setup.
Dinwiddie passes to the beast. On the wing, Chandler.
Nobody uses my picks. Nobody likes my picks. Look at this. Everybody just stand around. Everybody just stand around. It's a great idea. Well, this dude doesn't even look back that there's a wide open man behind him. He just forced the interior, and it's the same thing point guards do because there's no interior defense this year. Perimeter's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. It's like doable. You can play perimeter defense, but interior, like I have a lockdown pure glass cleaner, and I can't block anything. They constantly shoot right through my hands. Why won't you pass me the ball, dude? By the time they pass me the ball, I'm already fully covered. Like I can't get open at all.
38 seconds left to play in the third. again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have value.
The other thing to remember here is it's not just about whether or not we win, it's about whether or not you can actually play 2K and level up without spending VC. And the problem I'm already seeing is I haven't scored a point yet. So I'm going to get nothing on finishing, nothing on shooting. What the fuck? I don't know why he jumped again. That was weird. Dude, wide open! I could have run up and popped that wide open instead of you, because they just won't pass me the ball. The game just refuses to pass me the ball right now. 74-27. What the fuck, man? This doesn't even make sense. Like, I've never seen a game that was that big of a blowout in my entire life. I don't think I've ever even heard of a game that was that big of a blowout.
Chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
That's crazy. I'm like afraid to see what the in-game score is gonna be, dude. If I was on the freaking Timberwolves, I'd quit. Like, I'd quit basketball if I got beat this badly by another team. Like, what the hell? I know what you're doing, point guard. You're trying to break in towards the paint so you can get an easy layup. See, he's still looking for it. It's funny because the game is so scripted. I've learned that when the point guards, like if I'm guarding a guard and he goes to the inside and starts like staying there, then I just automatically go to the paint. I don't even, if he goes to the outside, I won't even go try and like play perimeter defense because I know he's just going to come right back to the paint. They do it every time. See, he's doing it again. So like I'll play inside defense here the whole time. And look at that, got me a rebound. And it's because I know how the game is scripted. Like it's kind of jacked up that it's like that. It really is. Dude, wide open. All right. Out of energy. Yeah, now you'll pass it to me, of course. That makes sense. No, dude, what are you... Idiot. That's some shit I would do. I held the ball too long, clock's about to run out, I don't have an open shot, give it to a teammate even if he's covered so he can take the bad shot. That's some shit I would do. Computer's over here doing it to me. Oh, come on. You gotta snag that rebound.
And then on top of that, the badges fucking take literally weeks to grind.
Oh, that's what I was talking about, is like, if I can't score, if I can't break an ankle, I can't do anything because I don't have any stats. See, I can't even hit a wide open fucking J with nobody in my face. Like, it's ridiculous. If I can't do any of this, then I can't level up my badges, which means I can never really get any better. Because we all know you can have a 60 overall do the same thing an 85 will do overall with no badges. Because the badges are the only thing that fucking matters this year. That's why people are making these builds with like really stupid stats in all the wrong places. But when you look at their badges, they have like 60-50, they have like 60-65 badges. And people have realized that the only thing that really matters in this game this year is the badges. That's why they let everybody get to 99 in like a couple days. Kyrie. This is me spamming the button. Goddamn, Kyrie. Really? I got the whole side of the court open, not to mention, okay, I hit pass. He just didn't pass. I knew that my center was going to cut for the basket. That's why I had the whole right side of the court open, and I knew I'd be able to get an easy one right into him. I guess that's probably why he wouldn't give me the ball, right? Because I knew I had to play.
He told me that the injury looks like it's a lower back strain, and that is a very painful one.
Look at this. Ah, come on.
But they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we know.
And he goes the other way. I set a pick for him on the left side because the entire left side of the court was open. And so he could have taken the pick, gone left side, and even if the defense covered down, that would have opened up the 3 on the other side. 2K does not know how to play basketball. They really don't. They have no clue how to play basketball, how it actually functions in an actual game.
Irving's got his 6th assist on the night.
I'm no pro, but damn, you know, I played enough high school and, like I said, 2 years of college at a community college. I was nothing special. But
Passes to Reed.
the way 2K has done this is not basketball.
You know, historically, the
Oh, there we go. Too fast. Not a fucking chance. The minute he caught it and rotated the other way, I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm catching up to that.
In today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications that happen. Number two, look at the Golden State Warriors.
He just like moves right past me, like I don't even exist.
And yet, as you know,
Yeah, that should have been a wide open shot, but
in an NBA championship, luck relative
they close out on you so fast. That's why you have to have quick draw. Look, shove that motherfucker. Shove his ass. I hope he fights him. Let's go.
Go back to back. Forget about 4-peat.
At least if they had fighting in the game, I could be that guy, right? It's like he sucks, but he beats the shit out of the opponent every game. Ugh, it's so quick, I can't move that fast. Like, it's not even about whether or not I hit the right button. My player will not move that fast.
What is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
And this was one that never
I'm trying to get some easy scores, so, I mean, there's got to be some way to get some badges, right?
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out.
Get on your man, get on your man. What the fuck are you doing?
Was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first
Yeah, I ain't
official
falling for
win
that
of
shit
the
again.
year.
You want the 3, you can have the
So they
3.
win their first game against
Because I don't think you can fucking make it.
It's a
Ugh.
two-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the
Wow.
next time they face off.
Alright.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kevin.
What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing. All I did was a double behind the back. And I let off the left stick. He was supposed to stop. And instead he just kept going. Dude, really?
Shoot.
How much more open do I gotta get? My God.
The dish to Irving, puts one up from 19, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his job.
That's with like a 38 steal. That's freaking crazy.
Brooklyn easily grabbing this one, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
I don't know what the fuck happened that game. I don't know how the fuck. We like 82 to 39. Man, I gotta put every one of my players on Brooklyn now. Is Brooklyn really just that good? Like, damn. That's craziness right there. So we got a little bit on our finishing, nothing on our shooting, because out of all the shots I took, I couldn't make a damn one. And then a couple hundred there. Like I told you, the numbers you see in that very first rookie game are completely different than what you see here. And it's all just to make you think you have a good build, so you'll spend VC on it. I'm literally just too slow to play. Like, I don't know. I guess if you really wanted to struggle through game after game after game after game, make nothing off of your endorsements and all that shit, because they're not going to give you a damn thing. You'd be lucky to get 1,500. And the endorsements don't work the same way they did last year. Like this year, you can sign like 10 grand on an endorsement. Like I literally just signed a 10,000 VC Beats endorsement for my play shot. And like, but the thing is, that's 10 grand, but you only get it one time. There'll be one event, like sometime in that month. And then you do that event, you know, whatever it is, interview or whatever, and then you get 10 grand for it. Like, that's how that works this year. So like, and it's all based on your stats, on how much you can actually ask for. So like, without the stats, you can't ask for that like crazy high paycheck to actually let yourself level up. Let's see, how much did we get? We got 900. Let's see. Well, 900. We can only do one per, so screw it, right? That's 6, 7, 8, and then we'll go You know what? Steele did so great. We're gonna give Steele a bump. I got what, like 2-3 steals in that game with a 30 overall steal. This game ain't broke at all. Nah, that's the way it's supposed to be. All right, we're gonna just play our next one. I'm not doing the practices and all that, because that's, I mean, you'll get 700 per badge. That's what you can get, 700. If you wanted to work on your shooting, you get a total of 2,800. That's it. Like, I don't even care. And I don't need a custom jumper on this guy anyways, so not worried about it. I'm gonna play one more because that last game had to have been a fucking fluke. I have no idea how we were up by, we doubled their point production. Like, that's insane. So maybe I picked a team that was too good to show how bad the game is. Could be. Here's the thing, I can't imagine like trying to play Park with no badges, with no VC. Like, forget it. It would be insane. That's what I should do. I should go play Park, and when people start gropping at me and cursing me out, I can be like, I'm poor, man. Like, that's why I suck. It's because I'm poor. I can't afford VC. Oh, there's a build you cannot make in the game. And he's only a 79 overall, but you cannot make that build in the game. Guarantee you, you cannot make that build in the game. Because he has over a 70 on his three-pointer and over an 80 on his inside. You cannot make that build in the game. The highest you can possibly get, is on on the build I'm actually using, but you have to build it where you can actually get an 83 point, but then you can only get an 80 overall inside. Because that's not his like layup, that's his average of his inside game. And you won't have like anything above an 80 on your inside except for your driving layup, which will be an 85. So like you actually cannot make this build in the game. It's not like people think they only did that for superstars, and like they're like, quit bitching, like, yeah, you can't make Kyrie, or you can't make, you know, Steph Curry or LeBron James, and you can't give them 1,000 badges like they do in the game and all this, but because you shouldn't be able to, they're all-stars in real life and all this. No, they did it to literally every player in the game has stats that you can't get together. It's not that their stats are so high, it's that they're stats that you can't get together, like a 70 plus 3 and a fucking 80 plus inside.
Fades back. And that one, good. Barrett's got...
Give me a minute, guys. I'm trying to hold back the tears after that shit. Did you guys fucking see that? With me playing right stick defense right in front of him, and Annie jumping at his, or not Annie, whatever that dude's name is. It looked like Annie, but the tall ass fucking power forward jumping at him, and he's still fucking just no problem.
11 points.
All right. I see that the same rules that apply for me do not apply for them. Oh my God! See, that was jacked up. What the hell, man? It like froze me.
Here's the beast.
Oh, I'm so slow. And see, like, one play, I made one dribble move, and I'm totally out of energy.
From outside, off the mark. New York trailing. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Knocks the pass to Barrett.
Why did you switch? Why did you switch? There was no reason to switch. Look, they switched again just to get an open man inside. I'm telling you, the game switches just to go against you. Like, it's like your team plays against you. Why do you keep running with me, you idiot? He, like, changes his direction based on what I do.
Dishes it to Chandler. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Sinks the triple.
Oh, whatever. Whatever, we shouldn't have made that. What the fuck?
You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first.
I'm already bored of the game. It's like torture trying to get these badges. I can't even play Park Pro Am because I don't have them.
Exactly, right? Like, the badge system that they did this year is fucking stupid. I'm sorry, but it is. It's just absolutely stupid. It makes no sense. You have to play the game for 1,000 hours to fucking play the game. Like, what the hell, man?
You know, he's made some progress with his method, though.
Yeah, him, Drummond, Capella.
I mean, it just goes to show, this is what happens when, like, sports games try to be an RPG. And I can call for this ball, like, 1,000 times. You could give it to me someday. I'm sitting here. I don't know if you guys can hear this. This is me calling for the ball. He won't give it to me. He would rather go against 3 different defenders as a little point guard and drive all the way to the rim. And score, of course, because there's no interior defense. What the fuck? Oh my god. Come on, can I have the ball? Because I don't get any badges unless I do shit. So, give me the... He's so worried about ball hogging the ball that he won't even... Really? Really? See, I told you that last game was bullshit, because this one seems much more like the way it actually works.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent
Yeah, no way I'm making that.
as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami.
It wasn't perfect. Like, I don't know, like, I think, honestly, I blame YouTubers for the shooting issues. Because YouTubers, there's so many YouTubers who are like, I green everything, I'm so amazing, and then they put together a bunch of clips of them greening. Nobody greens, even last year, nobody greens every fucking shot. And that's the way they've got it set up this year, is I think Ronnie and them are watching too many 2K videos, and they think everybody was just greening everything, so they're like, alright, if you don't green, then you miss. And it just makes no fucking sense. It's ridiculous. Like, I understand something like that on Hall of Fame or something like that, like the higher difficulties, but this is on goddamn Pro, man. This is on the lowest difficulty available. It makes no sense. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to play this game and get the VC for it, and then I'm done. Like, I don't know. Because it's going to be quick. I know it's going to be quick. That is one thing, guys. If you guys are trying to, like, get some VC, it takes a little while, but it's free VC. Is make a player, start him directly into the NBA. Don't put any VC on him, and just play your games. Because your games only last, like, 5 minutes apiece. Literally. Because you don't get any minutes. And especially if you go out there and play like shit, like just start throwing up air balls, you won't get like any progression on the actual like team member or team grade thing, which is what moves you into the starting positions and gives you more minutes. So like if you guys are just trying to make some easy VC where you don't actually like, it's just free VC pretty much. It takes time. I mean, you gotta play games, but they're real quick games. You hardly get any minutes. I mean, you can see we're already at halftime. I've only been playing this game for about 4 minutes. It's like, there's an easy way to get some VC, guys. Get $7.50 a pop. So if you really just, if you want to spend a whole day doing that, you might be able to get yourself up around, you know, 50, 60,000 VC. Do it for a whole fucking day. Like, and somehow we beat them by 20 points also. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, I don't know what's going on. That's crazy. No finishing, no shooting, no playmaking, and no defense. I got literally nothing on my badges that game. Because he wouldn't pass me the fucking ball. He literally would not pass me the ball at all. Last year you had to be up by 11 points. Oh yeah, I don't know what their deal is, but they do not want you skipping games. They really don't. Oh, come on. I don't need these stupid ass cutscenes. I'm averaging 3 points per game. It's just horrible. It's just horrible. And then you saw that last game. I told you that first game felt like a fluke. Like something didn't feel right in that first game. And then the second game made sense because the second game, it just completely shut me down. They wouldn't pass me the ball, which is the experience I had last time I tried to do this. Is if you don't buy... So the final verdict, guys, is if you don't buy VC, no, you can't play this game. You really can't. And I don't mean you can't log in and sit through every game and just let the game do whatever until you finally get enough VC to make yourself worth playing. You legitimately, though, can't play the game. You can't dribble, you can't shoot, you can't score inside, you can't hardly pass, defense is obsolete. You cannot play the game if you don't spend VC. That's insane. That is insane. And I can't believe that they got away with this, that they were allowed to do this. So, I don't know. That's ugh. I'm like aggravated now because like the first game I was actually kind of starting to question myself a little bit. Like, wait a minute, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's really not that bad. Because now that I'm trying to look at specifically how bad it is, it didn't seem that bad. I was scoring and they were passing me the ball. Everything seemed fine that first game. And I was actually like gonna have to delete this video. Now I feel fine with it. Because that second game, just that's what it really feels like. That's what every game feels like. Is just, they won't even pass you the ball, and when you do get it, you can't do anything. And so how do I get my badges? I mean, all I can do literally is just go sit in games and get my 750 a pop. 100 a pop if I sit through the fucking 3-hour prelude. It's insane. Like, this is crazy. It's crazy that it's like this, that it's this freaking difficult. On the easiest setting in the game. Like, and my thing on that is, too, like, the system is already in place. So, like, if I play on Hall of Fame, I get more experience than if I play on Rookie, or on Pro, I mean. So why the fuck can't you just put a Rookie mode in, so those of us who aren't spending thousands of hours playing this game, who just want to have a little fun and level up our player, like, why can't they do that? I just don't get it. 12, the literal exact moment it came out, and I've been playing one build without VC, and I'm just now got him to an 85. Holy crap, dude. So it took you almost 2 weeks. The exact moment it came out. So that's like 2 weeks ago, right? Has it been 2 or 3 weeks? It's been a couple weeks now. And you're just now hitting 85. Holy crap, dude. That's insane, man. That's insane. Like, it should not take anywhere near that amount of time. It really shouldn't. Just to get to the point where you can actually play the game on the base level. So, I don't know. I don't know if this video actually proved the point to anybody or nothing like that, but I think it did show, like, especially because I was even talking about it in that very first game, like, something's not right here. Like, I shouldn't be able to score like this. It usually doesn't let me. And then the very next game, everything comes around. So I guess that very first game's kind of scripted or whatever to allow you to come in and play a little bit. You know what? I just figured it out. So, like, they do the very first game you play on Rookie, right? And that's to make you think your build is good, so you'll spend VC. But then if you don't play the Prelude, you're going to go straight into the NBA. So you would go right against NBA players, and you would realize right away, this build sucks. Or, oh, this I can't do this without VC. And so what happens? You go into that very first NBA game and you play like crazy and you're like, oh, this build is awesome. It works really well. And I didn't even spend VC yet. And so you go spend all your VC before you go play the next one. And that's why the next one feels different than the first one. It makes sense now. It makes sense now. I can't believe I missed that. That's exactly what they did. They made the first game you play, whether you start the Prelude or you go directly to the NBA, they made the first game you play easy as hell to make you think your build is decent so you'll spend VC. That's crazy. They actually did it in the very first NBA game also. That is fucking nuts, man. My other build, I bought VC for, and I was under the assumption there was a respec, so I was thinking I could change him and completely fucked his height and arm length. I haven't touched him yet. Yep. Wasted a build. Dude. Wait, you want to talk about wasted builds? Like, I'm not even kidding, man. Like, and this wasn't because I didn't do any research or I didn't try to figure out how to build the best way. They just, the way the game works, I'm trying to find something that actually works against this game that they don't just nerf right off the bat. Yeah. I can't even make any more builds. Save file limit reached. I literally had to delete my 72 overall 3-level score to do this. I put him on the cloud so I can get him back, but yeah. Yeah. You talk about wasted builds. Interior force, total garbage. That's the Rocket. So that's the thick one. He's 6'10", like 260 something pounds. He gets every contact dunk, every dunk package in the game. I thought he was going to be an interior beast. Thought he was going to be amazing. Didn't realize that height is the only thing that matters for centers this year. Because if you're under 7 foot, you literally just get stuffed every single time. And they don't even have to stuff you. If NPCs are anywhere near you and you don't have like gold badges, you'll miss your shots. Especially, what's the only shot that a big giant interior force player would use? A fucking post fade. And they nerf the fuck out of it. So I could at least get a decent dribble from the first game. Should use that small, of course. I went into that same thing. This 88 over is he says he's a slashing playmaker. He's actually a pure playmaker. He has a 93 ball control. He gets like 28 or 30. I think I went to 28. Playmaking badges and all that. Because that was my very first build I made this year, was my playmaker. Because when I was looking at the numbers, I was thinking like last year. And so like when I made him, here, I'll show you. I made him specifically like I would have made a build last year. And so, but I made him, oh, fucking hell. Get out of this shit. I don't care about any of this. You can't tell me these load screens aren't 10 times longer because we have to watch 2K TV right here. If we didn't have 2K TV right here, this would load twice as fast, easily. Like, it's ridiculous, man. Alright, so like this guy's the very first build I made in the game. And I didn't realize what my mistake was. I can't show you here. I'll have to take him out of the game. Send it in. I don't give a shit. Let's just go. Come on. And don't get me wrong, I still like blow out every team I play against. Come on. That's weird. I quit the game without VC and it's still giving me experience. Wait a minute. I didn't know you could do that. Come on, dude. I don't care about any of this shit. Come on. This is what they are saying, the storyline that just keeps going through your whole career. No, it's just fucking stupid ass interviews that if you answer one way you get team chemistry and if you answer another way you get fans. That's all it is. It's a fucking mini game. You might have just found an XP glitch. I don't know, man. That was weird. That was weird that it gave me, because usually it won't give you anything if you quit out without VC. You don't get nothing, but it gave him experience. It not just gave him experience, it actually leveled him up. No, it didn't. Look at that shit. It didn't give me any points. It didn't give me any upgrade points. It leveled him up and didn't give me any upgrade points, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Dude, what the fuck? Are you serious right now? You gotta be kidding me. You just saw me level up. You just saw it say that I had a level up. You see that the level bar is at 2.5 now. I have no points. It didn't give me any points. Wow. Wow. This game is so fucking trash. Like, that shit right there actually pisses me off. Like, this game is so fucking trash. God damn. I don't even know what to think now. Like, what the fuck, dude? You can't tell me that's not gonna screw up his entire leveling system. So this build is probably 100% fucked now. That's great. That's great. Great job, 2K. You guys are amazing. You guys are fucking great. Your game's... Oh my god. I can't believe that shit just happened. Because I hadn't completely given up on this build yet. I was saving it in case they patch a bunch of other shit. But now that that's happened, I don't trust it. What the fuck, man? Anyways, this was the very first build I made. And I gave him no interior defensive and no interior defense and no rebounding, right? And he's able to do everything else. Or so I thought. I probably make 1 out of 10 threes with this guy. I never make threes. Like, I can't hit the fucking three. He will not hit it. Wide open, he will brick almost every single time. It's fucking horrible. And I think it's because he's not a shooting archetype. At all. He's a pure playmaker. Like, legitimately a pure playmaker. 28 playmaking badges. So, like, I had him built a very certain way, but I didn't realize, number one, I could have had twice as many defensive badges if I had just taken all of the steal away, which clearly you don't need this year, and just put it on defensive rebound. Because defensive rebound, for some reason, gives you twice as many badge points as steal does, which is actual defense. I don't know why. It just is what it is. Anyone who disagrees with that can go test it. Go to the builder and test it, and you'll see you'll get more badge points for defensive rebound than you will for steal. Even on a 6-foot point guard. Like on a little bitty point guard, you will still get more for defensive rebound than you will steal. It's stupid. It makes no sense. This whole system is fucking wrecked. Not to mention, apparently you don't even get goddamn points for it. But what I didn't realize at the time was I can't get any contact dunks or anything. Okay, fine. That's fine. I also didn't realize, because I could have just gone a 75 driving dunk, gotten 85 driving layup, and then I could have gotten the really good layup packages. But I didn't know that you had to have an 85 this year for the really good layup package instead of a 75 like you did last year. And so that was all fucked up. And then, like I said, the shooting is a joke. It's a fucking joke. I don't know what the deal is, but I cannot hit a wide open three with this guy. 77 is just not enough, I guess. I don't know. But as you can see, like, overall, he looked like he'd be a perfect build. Have insanely good inside, decent shooting, crazy ball handling, so he can get all these wide open shots. That was my thought process, was like Hall of Fame ankle breaker and all that shit. I won't need insanely good shooting because I'll just snap their ankles and then get a wide open shot, right? So you don't really need the crazy high shooting. Well, no, it doesn't work that way because their recovery from you snapping their ankles is so fast that even when I literally break their ankles and I get that animation, I still get a contested shot every freaking time. So the build just doesn't work. Like, that's why you see all these builds, these shooting guards nowadays. Like, last year, a shooting guard, if you caught a shooting guard with less than 80 ball control, like, that dude was garbage. Now, like, all these guards and stuff, they put everything into their finishing and their shooting, and they just, like, 70 ball control. That's all they care about. As long as they have above 70, they know they get the dribble moves. I've seen a lot of them who don't even go to 70. They're just, like, 60-somethings. And it's because ball handling doesn't matter this year because of how fast the NPCs close out on you. You even though you can break their ankle, the only thing you can really do with it is fly past them. And you can do that with a 250-pound power forward. Just make sure that he can fucking dribble. That's it. Like, I have one. I have a paint beast. It's literally called a paint beast. And it's a 250-pound power forward. He's like 6'7", and he's a playmaking finisher. And the entire purpose is because I realized the glitch in the game is to just drive past your man and dunk on the rim. Because there's no defense for stopping people from just running right past you, especially if they're bigger than you. And then there's no interior defense this year. So it was a perfect build, and it is. It works. I can literally just run right past my man every time and dunk it. But it's boring as fuck to play on. And I didn't give him any post fade, and the build just got screwed up. But yeah, the game's totally broke this year. This is so screwed up. But yeah, I made this. I didn't realize that I missed like probably 4 or 5 defensive badges I could have had. I probably could have had 12 defensive badges. And especially when I look at like how many badges I actually put on each thing. Like I could have easily done a 20, 12, 14, and 16. I guarantee it. But I didn't know. I didn't freaking know, you know? And I didn't think it would be that big a deal, because you could respec, right? You can respec your player. No, you fucking can't. So this build's just a waste. Like, this is a total waste. I mean, he plays okay. I can still dominate the game, but all I'm doing the entire time is driving past people. I don't even do dribble moves. I literally will just do a left-right and go right past them. And then I score at the rim, even with like no real finishing badges, because there's no interior defense. I can't shoot worth a shit. I can't shoot worth a shit. It doesn't matter. I still put up like crazy. I don't even know what kind of points does this guy get. Averaging 37 points per game. And that's with like those first couple games where you only get like a few seconds of playtime. And see, that's okay. See, I don't believe any of this now because I know I'm not shooting 45% from 3. I know for a fact I'm not shooting 45% from 3. There's no freaking way. Where's 3s? I want to see how many out of how many I've made. Is it not going to tell me? 3-pointers made, 43 out of 94. No, I don't think so. Oh, I wonder if it's because of like the last like 5 games I played, I just gave up on the 3. And so I bet that's probably what it is. It's averaging out all those games together, even the ones where I'm not taking 3s. Or I'm just taking like 1 a game when I'm wide open and there's nobody anywhere near me and I know I'm going to be able to make it. Or at least I'm hoping. I don't know. The build ended up trash, like compared to most of my other builds, because really all it can do is dribble and drive. That's it. It's a playmaking finisher is what it is. Slashing playmaker. They got that right, because you can't shoot worth a shit with this build. Even though I've got decent shooting. I really do. Like that build we just did, the 3-level scorer, only gets an 80. He actually gets a lower mid-range, an 80 mid-range, and an 83-point shot. So making this, like, that's the reason I made it, is because you get damn near the exact same 3 as if you made a fucking shooter. So it's like, why wouldn't I just go pure ball handling? Like I said, I didn't really know how the game worked at that time, but I also didn't realize that a 77-3, it means you're going to brick 90% of the time. It freaking sucks. So that's why I gave up on this build, and then you mix that with the inability to get defensive rebounds. Like, that's on me. I didn't think he needed him. He's a fucking guard. Literally, he's a point guard. Like, why would he need rebounds? That's not something he should be doing. But, yeah. Turns out, I lost out on literally, like, probably 6 defensive badges because of that. And it's just crazy. It's crazy. Like, if you put the points, if you put your badge points, I'll show you guys. You know what? I'll just show you guys. If you put your badge points where they belong, you won't get hardly anywhere near as many badges as if you just fuck them up and just put them in crazy places. Shot creating takeover on my VC build, hoping that because it's a slashing playmaker, the takeover at least helps shoot. Oh yeah, no, I've tried that same thing. Like I have, well, like I did on the triple threat that we did here. That one right there, the one we just played. You know, he's a primary shooting and driving and finishing, but then I make his takeover playmaking. And that way, when I have takeover, the idea is you have Hall of Fame shooting, Hall of Fame driving, and when you hit takeover, you have Hall of Fame playmaking too. And so you literally are a triple threat. Problem with that build is, though, guys, no defense. There's no defense. If you don't make a defensive build, there's no defense in the game. Like, it's just not there. It's really not there. Maybe in the park. I don't play park. Park's a whole lot different, but, oh yeah, I was going to show you guys. So, I'll show you just how fucked up, because I've spent literally, like, hours and hours and hours just trying to put together builds to figure out, like, what works and what doesn't. So, tell you what, I'll teach you guys how to make a fun build real quick. With like 61 badges on it. But I'll use it as an example to show you how screwed up this is. So we go 12, this one should be 9. And then 20 on that. This is how most YouTubers are telling you to make a build. This is how they'll tell you to leave that off and just go down here, right? Because if you look closely, I messed something up. What did I mess up? I've got an extra one somewhere. What did I screwed up something? Because I can get 20, 29, and 12. I don't know what I messed up. Did they nerf it or something? What the fuck? I made this build like multiple times. Maybe it was 11. I guess maybe I gotta go 11. There's 60 badges. So y'all can see it's possible. I don't know what I did wrong. I did something wrong. I'm not exactly sure what. There you go. There you go. Fuck it. 10 shooting. So that's 20, 40, 50, 61 badges. Right there. There you go. So that's how you make a 61 badge build, in case anybody wanted to know. Now, let me show you a trick. So here's the funny thing. So if I make this guy's a point guard, right? And he's a playmaking defender, right? So like if I go all out here, I can get 23, right? And 24. All right. No interior defense. I still have 24 badges. No block at all. I still have 22 badges. And no offensive rebound at all. I still have 20 badges. And look how many points I have left over. But this guy is if you totally take away that block, you're not going to be able to play any real defense. Like, you can think you're going to play defense just because you can stay in front of your man, but it doesn't matter if you can stay in front of your man if he can just shoot in your fucking face. It doesn't matter. No interior defense. I see a lot of guys making these guard builds and just not putting any interior defense because they're playing park. If you're a my career player, don't do that shit. Because the guard you are facing off against, especially when it's somebody like Kyrie or Russell Westbrook or whatever his name is, those guys will take advantage of that. The game knows if you don't have stats in a certain area. And so literally the guard you're guarding will just drive on you every single time. And there's nothing you can do about it. They'll score on you every single time. And there's nothing you can do about it. So if you're a career player, do not make these park builds. They do not work. It's not the same shit. Yeah, you can get a crap load of badges, but you have no actual defense. And so, like, the way the game works this year, you would think you could just do this, right? Like, just get rid of that steal, right? Because you can steal. Y'all saw I got like 3 steals with a fucking 30. He's a point guard. Why would he need... So, like, I'm going to build him right? So, like, if you build him correctly, right? As a point guard, you only get... I'll even give him the steal, right? That's all of this shit maxed out. And I would make him, say, 6 foot or 6'1". No rebound. Why would he have any? He's a little guy. Why does he have less badges? And it's because of this right here. See? It shot from 18 to 21, and all I did was take everything off of block and put it over here. And literally, actually, let me make that more understandable about just how crazy the change is. Okay. Alright, so 18, right? I'll bet you we get like 19 or 20. 19. Exact same amount of points on a little point guard. Apparently defensive rebounding is more important than his ability to actually stay in his man's face. This game's broke as fuck. It is literally broke as fuck. It really is. So I wanted to show that. Like that's I mean, nobody can argue with that right there. It's the exact same number of points, right? That's all the points that can go on there. That's weird because I just took 6 off. I put that 10 that had left over after I maxed out block the first time. Did I click on something else? I think I did. I think I clicked on something else. I don't know. But anyways. The game's really fucking broke this year. Like, this isn't even a, like, oh, we got a few problems. Like, this game is trash. So let me get rid of that. Not gonna use that. Hey, I have an open slot now. Until I reload my, my other saves. So, I don't know, guys. I don't want to do a 5-hour rant video again. Plus, I need to eat something. I just wanted to do the test live to show people, like, you can't play this game without buying VC. You really can't. They literally made... This is... what they should do is just raise the price of the game to $100, and then it comes with your first VC purchase, your $50 VC purchase. That's what they should do. But instead, what they do is they sell you the game for $100 for, like, the Legendary Edition or whatever, and only give you, like, 75,000 VC. Like, it's such a ripoff. Like, there were so many people who bought the Legendary versions and stuff, and it's like, motherfucker, did you not learn anything from the last 3 years? Buy the base version, and then buy $50 worth of VC. You'll get twice as much VC out of it. Like, but people still did that. I don't know. Whatever. Moving shots, so now the takeover is pointless. Yep. And here's the thing, they're gonna keep nerfing. They're gonna keep nerfing until they start advertising 2K21. And then they'll just stop working on this game and be like, oh, well, yeah, we stopped working on that game because we're working on the new one, and it's gonna be so great, and it's gonna have all this shit we're gonna lie to you about. Because that is 2K, and that is what they do. So, I don't know, man. I'm beat. I'm wore out on it. I don't even want to look at it anymore. I mean, the game is so convoluted and so jacked up and so, like, scripted in so many different ways just to try to force you to buy VC that I mean, even trying to do the test was all messed up. Because remember, like, the very first game, I forgot. Oh, yeah, that's on Rookie. So, like, I'm trying to do a video showing, no, you can't play this game without buying VC, and then in the very first game, I'm dominating. Well, I forgot. They put the game on fucking Rookie for that first one. So, like, then I remember I quit out. And I'm like, well, you know, we'll just go directly into the NBA, and then you'll see. First game. Not dominating, but playing really well. Like, especially for what stats I have. I would have thought, oh, well, shit, this is fine. And then you realize, no, they scripted that first game to allow you to do that, so you spend money, and then the second game, you saw what happened. I didn't even get a score. So that shows you just how fucked up the game is. Like, it's really fucked up. And it's not fucked up in a sense like it's broken. I mean, parts are, of course. Like what I just showed you with the stats and all that kind of stuff. But the game itself is like, it's just so monetized. It really is. It's like they got rid of a lot of the advertisements that they were bombarding us with in like 2K17 and 18. And now they've gotten smart about how they actually build the game itself to make you need to buy VC. And I don't know, it's crazy to me. It's really crazy to me. I don't know of any other game except for like Dark Souls that is so difficult that there's a learning curve to even being able to play the game. That's where I think the big problem is like, you know, you get a game like Dark Souls or Demon Souls or whatever it's called. Yeah, okay, it makes sense. Like, that's what that game is. The company runs their name on, you can't beat our game. It's incredibly difficult right from the beginning. And so everybody knows this. And so if you buy that game, you know what you're getting into. I bought a fucking sports game that's rated E for little kids. Like, what the fuck? If I'm a 30-something-year-old man, who plays this game literally every single day. I don't have to work. So, like, literally all I do is play video games. And for the last, like, 2 weeks, it's been nothing but this game and Borderlands 3. And I wouldn't even be playing this game, honestly, if my scuff hadn't died. The paddles on the back of my scuff completely gave out. And so I don't have a modded controller anymore that I can play Borderlands with, and I just, after using modded controllers for the last like 3 years, I cannot use a regular PlayStation controller to play shooters. I just can't do it. Like, it feels too weird to me. And I'm always like reaching for the back buttons and they're not there, and my muscle memory is very trained a certain way. So I'm not gonna buy another scuff. I'm gonna see what else is out there, but legitimately, what I was saying, all I play is 2K and Borderlands. So, like, the fact that me, with as many hours as I sink into this game, I struggle with it, you gotta put a rookie setting in here. They have to put a rookie setting. I can't believe we don't have a rookie setting. Like, what the fuck, man? And I would be fine with them, like, cutting XP in half. I mean, you saw that first game where, like, I played really well, and I got, like, 3,500, I think it was like 2,500 on finishing, and I got a few thousand on shooting. Okay, so give me a rookie mode and cut that shit in half. I only get 1,500 on finishing and only 1,500 on shooting, or whatever it may be. I would be totally fine with that. I really would. I would be 100% fine with that. And even if you're going in and you're blowing out the game and you're putting up 70 points per game or 80 points or 100 points per game or whatever, to do that, you're going to have to play on 12-minute quarters, so you got us playing your game anyways. And you're doing it at lowered experience, so it's probably going to be equal to that if you did the same thing in a pro-level game where you actually had to suck it up. It just doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense, other than the fact that if they put a rookie mode in, they know people would grind without buying VC. That's the only reason they wouldn't do that. The systems are already there. The difficulty itself, rookie difficulty, is already in the game. We know this for a fact. What the fuck? Like, the only reason not to give it to us is because they want to force VC purchases. Because they don't want you to be able to level your player without buying VC. That's 100%. I don't see any other reason why they wouldn't give us a rookie mode. So, I don't know. I'm pissing myself off now the more I think about it. So, I'm going to kill it there, man. John, I appreciate you hanging out, man. I really do. You know how it is. I'm going to kill this one, though. I got to go eat, and I can't do another 5-hour stream right now. But I appreciate you showing up, man. I do. You know how it is. And I don't know. I'd say hopefully they'll fix it, but I think point proven. They're not gonna take a chance on people not buying VC. So this game's just gonna stay trash. It really is. I don't know. I just hope. I guess I've said this every year for the last like 3 years, but I really hope, and I'll say it again. I hope that this was so bad that next year people actually do boycott. Because that's the only thing that's going to get any of this fixed. Like, I posted on one of Jack Build's videos earlier, because he put out a video talking about how broke 2K is, and I put a fucking post on his video saying, hey, bitch, maybe if you hadn't flip-flopped, if people like you had actually stood behind their boycotts like they said they were going to do, we would have gotten something done about this instead of a whole another year passing by where we have to put up with this shit. You know, it's like, until these bigger YouTubers who actually lead the community step up and say, hey, enough of this, they're just going to keep doing this, and we're going to keep dealing with it. Y'all are going to keep dealing with it. I'm done. Like, I fell for it one too many times. I will not be buying any more 2K games, like, whatsoever. I'm done with it, especially after the way Borderlands, and I don't mean NBA, I mean 2K. The way Borderlands is going, it's Borderlands feels like shit. Like, it feels like total shit. I'm not gonna say the game is bad because all the aspects of the typical Borderlands game are all there, but the control itself feels like shit. The game moves like shit. The mechanics are shit. Whoever built that game built it based on the mechanics of the original Borderlands, and that just ruined it. So, I don't know. But I don't want to bitch about Borderlands right now. Hopefully I at least proved the point a little bit. Like, the way the game's scripted. I mean, we've definitely proved that the game's scripted. That it allows you to do stuff those first couple games, and then it screws you over if you don't buy VC. So, I mean, that kind of answers the question right there. Can you play this game without buying VC? Yes, the first 2 games. That's what you can play and actually be somewhat successful. The first 2 games. Other than that, no, the game's trash. Fuck you, 2K. Sandman out.